Okay, in the last video I didn't simplify the formula, but you certainly could. It's just a little bit of algebra work. If you were doing a lot of work with a particular formula, you'd want to simplify it. We were kind of leaving it, so I didn't think about doing it. Okay, so this is a little bit different. The other arithmetic sequences we've been looking at have all been infinite sequences, right? They just keep going. We have the ellipses at the end. But this is a finite sequence here. We have a place where we're stopping, okay? So there's only so many terms for this sequence. They want us to find the number of terms in the finite arithmetic sequence. So we're trying to find how many terms there are. We don't know from the 3 dots how many terms are between -6 and -41. But we can figure it out with the formula. So we're going to figure out the total number of terms in that sequence, okay? So let's write the formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Okay, and we're trying to figure out how many terms there are. What that means then is -41 is going to be our nth term. I'll say a sub n. And we don't know what that n is. That's what we're trying to figure out. But the last term we have is -41. Okay? And so that's what, like this is the first term. This is the second term. And then this is the nth term that we don't know what n is, but we're going to figure it out. So we're saying a sub n equals -41. We also have to know the first term, but they give us that. It's 8. And then what's the common difference? Well, what's 8 or 1 minus 8? -7, right? The numbers are going down, so we were expecting d to be a negative number. Okay, so d is -7. We can put all that information then into our formula. So we know a sub n. That's the key here. We know the last term is -41. We know the first term is 8. That you can probably see. We know d is -7. Again, you can figure out what the common difference is. But we don't know n, and so we're going to just write that for now. Okay, so I have -41 equals 8 plus, well, let me go minus 7n plus 7, right? I'm just distributing here, so it's a -7n and then a +7. Okay, so -41 equals 15 minus 7n. So I'll subtract 15 from both sides. We're expecting this to be an integer, right? Because you can't have like, oh, it's term number 3 1/3. It's got to be like first term, second term, third term. It's got to be it's got to be an integer. So it's a little bit of a comfort to us. So we get -56. It also has to be positive. N has to be a positive, has to be, that's what I was writing, positive integer. Okay, because it's telling you the number of the term, like first term, second term, third term. Okay, divide by -7. So apparently n is 8. That means there are 8 terms in the sequence. That sequence has 8 terms. It's finite. It's not going on forever and ever. So the sequence has 8 terms. Okay? All right, hopefully that was a fun problem.